Hi, my name is Sunday. In this video, I'll be talking about some residence permits you can't or can convert to EU long-term permits, 10 years residence permits. So, to some people who are wondering, especially those ones who have special protection, protezione speciale, majority of people, they have gotten it already. There are other group of people, they are also having casi speciale for special case. They are also having it as 2 years residence permit. They have given to them either through commission or questura. There are other type of residence permit as well. Those ones that have assistenza minori, which is minor assistance document that have collected from courts as well. There are some people that are also having it as well. Some have asilo, subsidiary, lavoro subordinato, lavoro autonomo documents. So different kind of documents. So many people, they want to know how they can convert it to EU long-term permit, which is the new 10 years residence permit. Now let's start with those ones that have special protection, because majority of people, they have it now. So they are asking question, can they convert it directly to EU long-term permit, this 10 years document? I'm working, I have booster paga, I have code, I have everything that I need to do it. Can I convert it direct? According to law, those that have casi speciale, those that have special protection, you can't convert it direct to EU long-term permit. You can't change it automatically direct to EU long-term permit, even if you have all the necessary requirements. How do you go about it? First and foremost, you need to first convert it to lavoro subordinato, which is work documents. Or if you're in autonomo, you can also convert it to autonomo documents, self-employed documents. That is what you need to do. Mind you, to apply for carta soggiorno, you must have been staying or living here in Italy for more than 5 years. You understand? To apply for it, or your sojourner, to apply for carta soggiorno or that EU long-term permit, it is your stay that they count. That is when you started having your sojourner or your residence permit, even if it's from the 6 months, you can start counting it from 6 months. It is if you want to apply for Italian citizenship, Italian citizenship, neither they count from your comune residence, which is your carta di identità, your house residence. But if you want to apply for carta soggiorno, it is your stay that they count, which is from your sojourner, from your previous sojourners, from when you start having your residence permit, which is your sojourner. So that is it. So those ones that have special protection, casi speciale, if you know that you're already 5 years since when you started having your 6 months sojourner or your residence permit ever since, and you are thinking, okay, since I already reached 5 years, may I just convert and direct to carta soggiorno, which is a EU long-term permit, the 10 years sojourner? No. How do you go about it? First, you have to convert it to lavoro subordinato if you are working. You go to CAF, tell them you want to convert to lavoro subordinato. You provide all the necessary things, your passport and other things, you provide it. Then they convert it to lavoro subordinato or lavoro autonomo if you're in autonomo. Then after you've converted it, those people that have maybe life contracts, some questura, they give them 2 years. Those ones that have maybe 1 year contract, 6 months contracts, some questuras, they also give them 2 years or 1 year. Those ones that are in autonomo, they give them 1 year. So after you've converted it, now listen to this, whether it don't expire or not, as far as they have given it to you, instantly as you have collected it, you have rights now, if you know that you're already 5 years in Italy, to now convert it again to EU long-term permit, which is the 10 years residence permit. That's it, after you've converted it. Or you can wait, when you want to expire, then you cannot quickly convert it to the EU long-term permit after spending or after you stayed here for 5 years. You have gotten your residence since 5 years. So that is it. Then casi speciale, like what I said, the same thing. Special protection, you have to first and foremost convert it to lavoro subordinato or lavoro autonomo before you can apply or convert that document to EU long-term permit, which is the 10 years residence permit. Other people that have other type of document, now assistenza minority, those people that have it, according to law, number one, you cannot use it to work, and you can also convert it to lavoro subordinato. Before you can't, but now you can convert it to lavoro subordinato or lavoro autonomo if you are working or you are in autonomo. And as well, you can also convert assistenza minority to carta soggiorno or to EU long-term permit direct according to law. You don't need to also possibly convert it to lavoro subordinato. So from assistenza minority direct, you can convert it to EU long-term permit according to law, just like those people in asilo or subsidiary, they can convert their own direct to EU long-term permit, which is the 10 years document, without changing it to lavoro subordinato. So if you have asilo or you have subsidiary, you can change it or convert it to EU long-term permit. You don't need to first and foremost convert it to lavoro subordinato 2 years. You can change it direct to 10 years residence permit, which is EU long-term permit. Those that have assistenza minority, you can also, as well, according to law, change it or convert it direct to EU long-term permit. If you know that your stay in Italy is more than 5 years, you can apply for. You also need other requirements, your CUD, your busta paga, and every other things as well. So that is it. Then those ones that have lavoro subordinato 2 years, so you know it, you can also convert your lavoro subordinato 2 years to the new 10 years residence permit after 5 years of stay of your sojourner. You understand? So those ones that have also the autonomous document, either 1 year or 2 years, you can also convert it to EU long-term permit. So that is it. So there are some group of people who need exam. I have explained that one in my previous video. You can also go and watch that at. There are some group of people that don't also need it. So that is so for people who can convert their own direct, and also those ones that can't convert their own direct, like what I said. Special protection, because many people have that document. Special protection, you can't convert it direct to EU long-term permit. Quasi special, you can't convert it direct to EU long-term permit. You need to first and foremost convert it first before you can convert it to EU long-term permit. The same thing with quasi special, but asilo, you don't need to convert it to any other type of document. You can convert it direct to EU long-term permit. Subsidiary, direct to EU long-term permit. Assistenza the minority, you can also direct convert it to EU long-term permit. You have all the necessary requirements. And also those people that also have the old carta soggiorno, you can also convert it to EU long-term permit. Those ones that have family document, maybe their husband, their wife gave it to them, maybe because they are Italian citizens, they can also convert it to EU long-term permit direct. So these are the group of people that can and cannot convert their residence permit to EU long-term permit. So that's it. And some people are also asking questions. If I have this EU long-term permit, can I use it to work in any other European country? Yes, you can use it to stay and to work in any other European country. Asilo, you can't use it to work there. Subsidiary, you can't use it to work. Any other 2 years residence permit, you can't use it to work. But EU long-term permit, that's why they call it EU, meaning in any other European country, you can use it to stay and also to work in that place. So that's it. Thank you and God bless you. Bye.
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening to everyone, depending on the area where you are watching from. I joined Triple P Institute a few months ago, and today I'm out with my folio rosa with 0 errore. I say thank you to Triple P. I really appreciate all your teaching and the way you impart in people. I say thank you. And as for many of you are still doubting, that believe in paying people 3,000 euro, 2,000, come and do this patented by yourself. There is nothing difficult about it. Our teacher have a way to break it down for you. Even though you don't understand the language is not a barrier. Even though you can't speak, you can't read, our teacher have a way to bring it down for you, and the patented, the language will just be like normal thing for you, your whole dialect to you. He have a way of bringing it down. Don't let it be like a mountain to you. Just subscribe, make a phone call to this institute, enroll, and just believe. 3 months is enough for you to round up everything. Try to place a call now. I wish you all success.